Eli sat at a corner table in his favorite coffee shop, the smell of espresso weaving through the air as it had every Saturday morning for years. But as he watched the barista wipe down the counter, Eli felt a strange flicker of uncertainty. The scene was familiar, yet something was off. The mugs were stacked just slightly differently. The sunlight seemed to fall at an odd angle. It was the same ritual, but the edges had blurred. As Eli sipped his drink, he scanned the faces around him. The regulars were there, but their laughter echoed more hollow than he remembered. The owner, Mrs. Lantham, smiled at him with a warmth that felt somehow distant. Even the hum of the street outside sounded muted, as if filtered through glass. Eli left the cafe, his footsteps guided by muscle memory through winding streets. He passed by the florist's window, now sporting chrysanthemums instead of the usual tulips. The street lamp near the old bookstore flickered, though it never had before. Every familiar landmark was touched by a subtle strangeness. At home, Eli paused on the threshold, staring at his apartment. The photograph of his family on the hallway table seemed to smile at him in a new way. The clock ticked just out of rhythm. He wondered if he was losing touch with reality, or if reality itself had changed, if the world was playing tricks, or if he was slipping quietly into a dream. He sat down at his desk and let his hands rest on the keyboard. The anxiety pressed in, urging him to retreat inside himself, to question every detail, every memory. But instead, Eli forced himself to write. He described the coffee shop, the flowers, the flickering lamp, naming each uncanny feeling, tracing each thread of oddness with words. As the days passed, Eli continued his ritual, paying close attention. He learned that the sense of unreality ebbs and flows like the tide. Rather than flee from it, he used it as fuel, challenging himself to see with new eyes. The world's slight strangeness became a source of curiosity, even creativity. He realized that losing touch did not have to mean falling away. It could be an invitation to examine, to wonder, to rediscover. Slowly, Eli built bridges back to the familiar. He reached out to friends, asked questions he had never asked before, explored new places and old routines alike. And as reality seemed to realign, Eli understood that when the world feels alien, the best response is engagement, not withdrawal. Moments will always feel out of place, Eli realized. It is not weakness to notice. It is strength to stay present. To write, to create, to reach, even amid the uncertainty. And so he continued along the slightly shifted paths, both stranger and braver, knowing that each uncanny moment could lead not away, but forward.